Hey friends. Do you often feel super tired after eating? Or get hungry again just an hour after lunch? Could it be your blood sugar playing tricks on you? Today, we're talking about something called glucose spike. What it is, why it matters, and how it affects our energy, mood, and even our sleep. Let's dive in together. Understanding glucose spikes. In our daily lives, glucose spikes act as an invisible force that influences our mood, energy levels, and long-term health. A glucose spike occurs when blood sugar levels rise sharply in a short period, and then drop quickly. This is like riding a physiological roller coaster, and the experience might be more intense than we realize. According to the American Diabetes Association, post-meal blood sugar levels in healthy individuals should not exceed 140 mg DL, mainly as a guideline for diagnosing and managing diabetes. However, for people without diabetes, it is advisable to maintain a stricter goal, keeping post-meal blood sugar increases below 30 mg DL. While these fluctuations may seem minor, they can accumulate over time and lead to serious health problems. Glucose spikes typically occur after the consumption. When we eat or drink something with carbohydrates, our digestive system breaks them down into glucose, which then enters the bloodstream. This causes blood sugar levels to rise, prompting the pancreas to release insulin to help cells absorb glucose. However, if we consume excessive carbohydrates or digest them too quickly, blood sugar can rise sharply, creating a noticeable spike. Why are glucose spikes harmful? The negative effects of glucose spikes can be understood at three levels: cellular, organ, and systemic. At the cellular level, when blood sugar rises too quickly, it floods mitochondria, the minor energy factories in cells, with excessive energy, which leads to the production of free radicals and oxidative stress. It is similar to overloading a car engine with fuel, resulting in an overheated and finally broken engine. Research shows that under high blood sugar conditions, mitochondria produce more reactive oxygen species, ROS, which damage proteins, lipids, and DNA, accelerating aging and cell death. At the organ level, high blood sugar triggers glycation, a process where glucose binds to proteins, forming advanced glycation end products, AGEs, just like a baking experiment without control. This reaction damages organs throughout the body. For example, in the skin, AGEs cause collagen and elastin fibers to stiffen, leading to wrinkles and loss of elasticity. In blood vessels, AGEs make the walls less flexible, increasing the risk of cardiovascular disease. At the systemic level, frequent glucose spikes contribute to chronic inflammation. This is like the immune system constantly sounding false alarms, keeping the body in a state of heightened alert. Over time, chronic inflammation increases the risk of serious illnesses. Studies have found that high blood sugar raises inflammatory markers such as C-reactive protein, CRP, and interleukin 6-6, which are linked to heart disease, diabetes, and even certain cancers. Short-term and long-term effects. 1. Short-term effects. Although the immediate effects of glucose spikes may seem minor, they significantly impact daily life. Constant hunger. When blood sugar drops rapidly, the body mistakenly signals a need for more food, leading to unnecessary hunger. That is why we quickly feel hungry after a high sugary meal. Excessive appetite. Studies show that rapid changes in blood sugar levels make us crave high-calorie foods. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people with bigger blood sugar swings tend to feel hungrier and prefer high-calorie foods. Chronic fatigue. Frequent glucose spikes can cause problems in our mitochondria, the energy-producing parts of our cells, making us feel exhausted. This explains why we may feel an energy boost right after eating sugary foods, but then quickly become tired. Worsening sleep quality. Research suggests that blood sugar fluctuations can disrupt our body's internal clock, affecting our sleep-wake cycle. High blood sugar may lead to insomnia or poor sleep quality. Weakened immune system. Sudden changes in blood sugar can temporarily weaken our immune system, increasing the risk of infections. A study published in Diabetes found that even short-term high blood sugar can significantly reduce the activity of immune cells. 2. Long-term effects. Over time, frequent glucose spikes can lead to serious health problems. Faster aging. High blood sugar speeds up the glycation process, which reduces skin elasticity and causes wrinkles. Research shows that long-term high blood sugar can shorten telomeres, the protective structures at the ends of chromosomes, which is closely linked to aging. Higher risk of heart disease. High blood sugar damages blood vessel walls, increasing the risk of heart disease and stroke. A large study tracking over 100 people for more than 7 years found that higher blood sugar levels were linked to a greater risk of cardiovascular disease, increased risk of neurological diseases. Long-term high blood sugar can damage nerves and increase the risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Studies show that people with diabetes have a 50–100% higher risk of developing Alzheimer's disease compared to those without diabetes. Higher cancer risk. Research indicates that people with prediabetes, fasting blood sugar above 100 mg (DL), are twice as likely to die from cancer as those with normal blood sugar. This may be due to chronic inflammation and insulin resistance caused by high blood sugar. Greater risk of metabolic syndrome. Metabolic syndrome includes obesity, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and insulin resistance, all of which are closely linked to frequent glucose spikes. A study in diabetes care found that even blood sugar fluctuations within the normal range increase the risk of metabolic syndrome. Understanding the impact of glucose spike is like unlocking a key to better health. While we may not always notice these internal fluctuations, their effects are profound. The good news is that by adopting the right dietary and lifestyle habits, we can manage glucose levels effectively and protect our long-term well-being. In the next episode, we will explore simple yet effective strategies to control glucose spikes, prevent diseases, and improve overall quality life, helping us feel more energetic and capable every day.
Blood sugar management is a long-term investment in your well-being, and you have our support. We hope this segment has given you the extra boost you need to stay consistent. Keep up the small efforts for great health. Stay energized and tune in next time.